Alright, Wuthering Waves day 3, guys. It's nighttime in the game, but don't be fooled. Alright. Keep forgetting that you can't, like, jump down. You can only do that with her. Alright. Apparently I have something for you. Don't know if I ever talked to you. You seem to be in a hurry. Please don't call me that. I mean, like, we care. Please stop teasing me. I'm so lucky to meet you today, Rover. What is this Sonnescence casket? It might look like a box, but it's actually some kind of energy entity that doesn't have a physical existence. Whoa. That feels like... I don't know. That seems like a really intense statement for some reason. On the other hand, one could consider it a box in a way. The usual boxes contain physical items, but the Sonnescence caskets contain records of the past. Simply put, my young friend, this is data fragment that survived the collapse of the Sonoro spheres. Holy snap. The Sonnescence caskets, just like the Sonoro spheres, hold on to the sounds from bygone days. Within these caskets, one can find the most treasured artifacts from the magnificent civilization that existed before the lament, as well as the profound human emotions experienced during the catastrophe. They represent the final remnants of a bygone era, washed away by the relentless tide of history. I have a selfish request to make. Could you please let me have this Sonnescence casket? What's in it for me, bro? Of course, I'll give you something in return. It doesn't hold any financial worth. As someone would say that wants it for that, right? Yet those of us who are relic hunters, the information stored in these is highly coveted. I can pay you with shell credits or other valuable items. Okay, so we just bringing them to him? I mean, if it's her uncle, he's gotta be okay, right? That's always how bad decisions start. Okay, so I have 17. Oh, this is who we bring the, oh, okay, these two. So I just deliver one. Hi, little dude. So cute. Oh, that's so much stuff. Okay. Then I need... Okay, so it did all of them. Okay, good. So I don't have to do each one. Alright, thank you, sir. Glad I figured this out. A mysterious code. Used for what? It said Rover something. Rover breakthrough. Alright. Well, that was good. So we figured that out. Oh, kitty. Alright. I guess let's continue the story quest then. Because we haven't done... I haven't finished any of this. I've just been, like, just running around the world and, like, exploring, and I don't even have a levitator yet. We're at level 7, though. That gave me a lot of, like, XP, or whatever the stuff is called that levels up your, your player level. Oh, it's me talking to me. I went to the wrong place. I need to go wherever the research thing is. Where was it? I don't remember. I can't get to it from there. God, I'm so used to Genshin. That's not gonna help either. Okay. I might do cam later today. I was thinking of doing it, but I just showered, so I'm still wet and gross. Ooh. Well, I'm clean, but still gross. Is this my crafter? Yeah, it is. We can make some of these. I don't want to make anything until I can actually level up characters, though. Because I don't know how much I need or anything. And I might need some of those lower level materials, because all of my characters are low level. Alright. What y'all got for me? I explored most of the world. Now what do we do?
I found it. It's located on the way shelf.
Was that all I came back here for? Oh, okay.
Wait, Grover, it's here.
June 16th at 3 p.m. Nova Fae is an acute infectious disease with no effective treatment, primarily affecting children under 6 years old. Ah, right, this is for the sugar pearl. To bring everybody back up to speed. It is highly contagious with severe symptoms including fever, limb pain, and muscle atrophy. To combat this disease, a live attenuated vaccine, is that how you'd say that? Attenuated? Has been developed and successfully passed phase 3 clinical trials on June 16th. The medical section established a specialized team for this vaccine's deployment. The review aims to analyze the research progress of the vaccine and provide valuable insights for further studies. Results have shown promising immunization outcomes, making this vaccine a potential solution for preventing Nova Fae infection. I don't want to read all of it. God, it's so long. The report doesn't seem right. It mentions a person who existed during the founding of our state, but the time span is too long for it to be the same person in both reports. Perhaps this character is from history. I'll wait until the 31st to recover, then inquire about this potential mistake. For now, I'll keep this report with me. I've worked 3 consecutive nights without rest. What the?
There are 2 photos here.
One photo shows a group of researchers led by a woman in her 30s. Another shows an infant in diapers with a slender hand holding a spoon with a sugar pearl in it. My thing is this is probably something that she wants us to figure out. Us to prove that we are good enough to use this. Oh, okay, so it's gonna be in there. Okay. What else did I miss? Oh. Name redacted. The first resonator. I might need to read this. This might be about us. Resonator reports amnesia regarding their resonance ability with no clear time of awakening. A tacit mark is present on their right hand. That is us. Is this from today? Well, I guess we can't tell. I don't know what year it is in the game. No visible post-awakening physical altercations. That would be funny if it said the date that you started the game. Their tacit mark and pupils display a golden halo when they exert their forte. Resonance spectrum tests show strong syntony with multiple patterns, but the cause of resonators awakening appears inconclusive. Further examination is needed to determine the origin of their abilities. Analysis of tested samples has revealed a non-convergent something curve with a noticeable periodic waveform, which classifies blank as a continual resonator. During the Battle of Gorges of Spirits, a resonator engaged in combat with an unidentified tacit discord, the Crownless, resulting in a high-risk victory and resolution of the crisis. The morale of the army was boosted, and they achieved invincibility. 3 days later, the battle concluded in triumph, with soldiers reporting seeing the resonator standing next to the, this is the dragon, right? This event marked the founding of this city in that same year. Okay, so yeah, this was the name, like what they called the dragon. It's not the word that means dragon, but it is like the dragon's name, I think. If I remember correctly. Okay, that's really interesting.
If I remember correctly, Zhenzhou was established during a year of Wei, several cycles ago. The Zhenzhou City Hall and Huashu Academy were built in the same year. The Gorges of Spirits battle sparked Zhenzhou's founding, and the formidable tacit discord described here? I believe it is the Crownless.
That's so interesting. Do a leapfrog.
Rover, about the sugar pearl.
Oh, they were showing me how to do a jump backwards too, and I forgot about that as well. Talk about the sugar pearl.
Life has never been easy after the lament, but I still remember that sweetness from my childhood. The battle against that epidemic in Zhenzhou was grueling. Once infected, children either died or suffered lifelong disabilities, resonators or not. With tacit discords ravaging Zhenzhou and severing all communication with other cities, desperation ran high.
I feel like there should be an option to like scroll or something for that part, maybe. If it gets cut off.
Desperate people must have felt. They resorted to self-experimentation with a newly developed vaccine, risking everything for a chance. If they failed,
they were heroes.
We owe our presence here to those who came before us. It's important to remember their sacrifices.
I agree.
If the sugar pearl points to the information
Here.
and reports we have just read, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey? Is it related to your past? Or is it...
I believe it's about my past.
According to the reports, the vaccine's creator died 3 years after its development, with the rest of the team now aged over 50.
Wow. They didn't last too long.
You mean, you could be that infant shown in the pictures? They should be around your age by now. But he doesn't have your golden eyes. Rover, about the sugar pearl.
Oh my god, it's gonna be my sibling, isn't it? Oh my
Zhenzhou
god.
was the most recent
It had
city
2 people
established
in there.
Huanglong.
Wait.
The mountains of spirits running from north to south divide Huanglong in 2.
Bro.
The capital and the 5 cities are located in inner Huanglong, while Zhenzhou is in outer Huanglong.
Bro, I've already explored. No, there were 2 people on there, a male and a female, and they both had the same last name. I assume they're doing it like the Asian way of like having the last name first, because it was identical. The 2 names, the first last name first was the same, but 2 different other names. If that was us. But I'm not sure, because I mean we don't even know our identity, right?
The Battle of Gorges of Spirits was the catalyst to found Zhenzhou. Tacit discords were born in the Norfolk Barrens, and their invasion route was originally traceable. However, The emergence of the Crownless changed it.
The Crownless.
The Crownless is a tacit discord that embodies war itself. The hatred of the fallen warriors and the fear of the survivors are the ingredients for it. With the limited information available, some researchers have speculated its connection with the Threnodian.
What's a Threnodian?
When it comes to the Threnodian, there is a lot to tell. For now, think of it this way. The Threnodian is the most powerful tacit discord. The Battle of the Threnodian that happened long ago was to fend it off. According to the reports, the Crownless is very similar to the formidable tacit discord we encountered.
And it was the Gorge of Spirits too. It was in
Our sentinel,
the Gorge of
Jet,
Spirits.
manifested before us in that battle.
Oh, the dragon.
Rover, about the sugar pearl.
Talk about the sundial.
We have the symbol way now. This should go with the time part. But we can't yet solve the puzzle with this alone.
Yeah, we need more information, I'm sure.
Maybe we can figure out the cardinal direction part by looking into the tokens again. It might have something to do with how we got one of the clues.
That's what I thought.
Rover, about the sugar pearl. What do you think, Rover?
Talk about the tokens.
Let's look back on what we've gathered so far. Our clues point to the sugar
I'm
pearl
talking.
as a key in solving the sundial's puzzle. Simply put, one token can lead to multiple targets, and one target may hold several pieces of information.
Thank goodness we don't have to do the Genshin, like, put all of the facts together and all that. That stuff messed with my
We
brain.
both had a reason for meeting. The
was
magistrate
too
had
much.
information to share, while I had questions to ask. However, her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me and what I want to ask her, making it seem like she is complicating matters.
Or maybe.
Maybe she was running out of time. That's why she could only offer us scraps of the puzzle instead of actually putting it together. Or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to follow. The initial clues may simply be a test to
Weed out the wrong recipients. Mislead ill-intentioned people. Yeah, same thing.
She needed to ensure that those who may come across these tokens without understanding their true meaning would not be able to use them for access.
Yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I said. I was like, it's probably a test.
If it were you, Yang Yang, what would you do to make sure the recipient gets what you mean?
Kind of ingenious too, because it is giving us a little bit of history of the area that we need to know if we are from here, right?
I would emphasize my true message by repeating it again and again.
Okay, we gotta leave. Bye, everybody! I still haven't gone here yet. The shrooms remind me of
I'm
Sumeru.
back! I'm back! Finally done with my patrol. How's it going, Rover? Feeling spry as ever?
You make me sound like I'm old.
Baijan said he is in great health. No issues to report. We made some progress in investigating the tokens, too.
How did it go for you?
Nothing special. A typical patrol. Well, Uncle Chang's cat climbed a tree, and on its way down, it landed on Uncle Chempi's head, causing him to take a tumble. Some dogs kept barking and have been scaring the passers-by. I received a report about someone going missing. I just logged the case and talked to the person who reported it. You're not the one they're searching for, though. Anyhow, I need to visit the person who reported the case tomorrow. Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number, but the system came up with nothing. The latest record was from today when I took Rover for registration. That's pretty much the update for now.
That's quite a lot. You almost put me to sleep. Looks like you had a fruitful day.
You betcha. All right. right, I still owe you a meal. The night markets are closed, though. Let's grab breakfast at Panhua's restaurant tomorrow before my shift. Meet you guys there in the morning. Be there or be square.
Do you have a place to stay, Rover?
Not yet, poor me.
I have a vacant guest room in my house. And if you don't mind coming over...
Aren't you forgetting something, Yang Yang? Rover told us this morning that she has been offered to stay at the City Hall. All right, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get Rover back to the City Hall, and we'll leave the rest till tomorrow.
Yeah, I'd probably feel more comfortable going to the City Hall. Though I don't know what their intentions are of me. But I don't have to, you know, quote-unquote rely on a new friend. Oh, she sees him! The first section's done. If only I would have gone a little bit further. I was so tired, though. When I recorded, I was like, I have to stop here. Ooh. A guardian sword. Okay, I can change the time. Oh, dude, I don't want to do that right now. I wanted to see with the sword. Can I go to my stuff? How do I get to my back? Here we go. Where's the new one? I think it is a new one. Resonant skill damage by 12%. Hello, hello.
Mrs. Panhua, good morning. 3 bowls of extra spicy noodles, please. What did I tell ya? Nothing beats a bowl of spicy noodles in the morning.
What do you say, Rover?
I love it, just the way I like.
Looks like Bijou's lost herself
Much
in the lab
spice.
again. Hasn't left since yesterday. Bet we won't see her till she's done with her research. No, wait. Since you're the subject of that research, we could use you as bait to lure her out. We can tie you up at the Academy's entrance, and with just a few tugs of the rope, I bet every researcher will come running at you with Bijou leading the pack. Hook, line, and sinker.
Let's not do that.
By the way, now that we figured out the sugar pearl and the sundial, all that's left is that weird leaf and run-of-the-mill mangosteen, right? So it only took us one trip to the Academy
Run-of-the-mill.
to solve half of our problems. Either Rover's really smart, or Madam Magistrate was gonna make it easy for us to begin with.
What's our next plan of action, Rover?
We've got 2 more days. Might as well just wait.
Yes, that may work too. Any plans for the next 2 days, Rover?
My body aches for battle.
That's the spirit. Been beating my brain up until now. It's time to get these joints cracking for a change.
I don't know who I am. I don't know why I'm here. Oh no. All I know is that I must kill.
Whoa, she's fast. She's furious. She's a TD killing machine.
Oh, please stop it.
Oh my
you two.
goodness.
It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's coming up. Protect Rover well, and shoot me a message if you need anything, all right, Yang Yang?
She's safe with me.
I believe in ya.
Without a doubt.
That was funny. I didn't expect it to crack a joke. I'm trying out this new character. We'll see. Not her.
Resonators can boost our combat abilities with special items. Our echoes can use them too. If you feel like it, head to Instructor Yan at the training camp for extra practice and to get these enhancement items.
Oh, it's talking about the person over here. This is the new person.
Yang Yang,
Oh.
did you hear that? someone crying and wailing?
That should be the Midnight Range's training camp. Let's not worry about it, Shisia. Instructor Yan is in charge of training new recruits. I heard he's pretty tough, but I think Rover can handle anything he throws at her.
They believe in me so much. This is the new person that I got. I think I might actually have a constellation. No, I don't. I lied. But, that's what I'm using for her. I don't know if that's the best one, but her ult is really fun from what I was playing, but I don't know if, I don't really 100% know how to play her. So I guess maybe I could try to do a tutorial for her, and then we could do some training, and then we'll go out. Oh, she munchin'. That looks so good. Okay. She gains something every time she does that. Okay, she launches an attack. It's really awesome. Okay. Use Crimson Fragment after basic attack or dodge to perform up to 2 attacks using Crimson Erosion, dealing havoc damage, applying Incinerating Will to targets hit, enabling dungeons damage dealt to marked targets to increase by. Whoa, that's a lot of information.
Upswing.
I don't know if I did that right.
Let's get this over with.
Oh, that's how I did it before, yeah. Yeah, I did that too in the other thing. Simple.
Judgment.
That's the crazy one. That does so much damage. And I don't 100% know how it works, but yeah, we're gonna head out. I have a little bit more of an understanding, but I still feel like I'm kind of in the dark. That's money, right? Money. One of these is for, I think this is for the characters, and then this is for the weapons.
Coming in hot. Frozen blockade. Oh, bring it on. Think you can catch up?
That was it. I was just getting warmed up. I'm just starting out. Alright, we did a little bit of a training exercise. Not enough, but I think we will be doing more as we enter the outside world.
Defense at the city gate has been strengthened. It wasn't like this when we came back.
Oh, I didn't know that would cut her off.
access pass is required if you're heading to the Norfall Barrens. That place is now off limits.
Who is this?
What is your business, young lady? It's my third shift and you're still here.
Oh, you must be the soldier on duty at noon yesterday. Nice to see you again. I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I can handle myself. Please, I need to go look for someone.
I love the yin and the yang earrings. Oh my god.
I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back. Would you let me through?
Be that as it may, I cannot let you, given the current circumstances. My apologies.
Well, everything seems fine in the city. Are things really that bad on the front lines?
That's why we must stay vigilant, so people in the city can go on peacefully with their lives. Besides, General Gian is currently there at the Norfall Barrens base. Dangerous as it is, he will keep an eye on every soldier, including the one you're looking for. We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the point of staying here?
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. Please let me through. I promised him, so I gotta give it my all. I understand your concern. I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Or maybe 100? Well, 1,000 might be too far, though. I wouldn't be able to see you clearly.
Listen, nobody knows when the soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek. It's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach
She
the
just
front
continues
lines, and
smiling.
You don't even have an access pass. Your access pass has been verified. Just you two?
The monk over there is coming with us.
Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it. I intend to leave the city with them, and they have agreed. Will it be an issue for you?
Well, it says you have the highest level of access, so no procedural issues here. Honestly, she could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass, and no one would question it.
Oh my god, it's that intense? Wow.
Sure.
You could start an army, take over the world.
So you're looking for the relative of a veteran, and you believe he's in the Midnight Rangers camp in Deseret Highland? Mm-hmm, exactly.
What's your relationship with the person you're looking for?
His name is Ji-yuan. I don't know him in person. On my way down the mountain, I ran into his grandfather who was looking for his grandson on his own but ended up lost. I couldn't just leave an elderly person like him out there. So I thought I'd escort him to the nearest city and make further plans once we're safe. You're willing to go to such lengths with someone you don't know. You have a kind soul, Master Jianxing. It's all thanks to many kind-hearted people. Without them, Mr. Zhongye and I wouldn't have made it to Jinzhou.
Do you know anything about this? Okay, we'll ask this first.
Zhongye seemed confused. He's gone through a lot searching for his enlisted grandson. Lending a helping hand was the least I could do. I reported his situation to the patrol station, but with the chaos on the front line, Mr. Zhongye has been extremely worried about his grandson's safety. He'd sneak out to look for his grandson the moment no one was watching.
Oh, I didn't mean to cut her off. I thought she was done. Do you know anything about the mangosteen?
This mangosteen? It's got some fresh-looking leaves, soft, springy skin, and 8 fleshy segments fully ripened inside. It looks like a nice fruit.
Well, thanks for the tip on how to pick out the good ones.
According to what I've gathered, Mr. Zhang Ye's grandson is very likely in the Desert Highland. Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to find him.
Let's go together.
Of course.
You don't look like soldiers. Why are you here? The frontliners are right up ahead.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
A missing person. Juyan. The one you're looking for. Is he an average person? Not a resonator, I suppose.
Yes. Have you seen him? Is he all right?
I met him once. He's not officially enlisted, but he seemed determined to join us. He's been secretly following our troops since last year.
Who does that?
I
What?
think a quartermaster of the rear guards escorted him away, so if he's not in the city, he must be in the rear guards camp. He can't be anywhere else. The actual front lines are right up ahead, and we, the Midnight Rangers, would never allow non-servicemen to approach and risk getting killed.
I see.
Thank you.
Now, if you're heading that way, I have a request for you, my outrider comrade. On your way there, you should run into 2 detection beacons. They just went offline. Could you go check on them?
Oh, yay. Yeah, sure.
We will.
Great. I'll send the coordinates to your terminal.
Oh, those are so fun. They're like little, combat trials kind of thing. They're really fun. Old tab. What's this? I don't know what that did, but alright. Oh, there's something up there. I think it's also funny that you can literally sprint up the side of things. Oh, I'm messing it up though. But you can literally like run up it. Like, that's not how that works. But it's funny. All the same. Alright, let's go see what's up. Who the heck is that?
Is that the beacon? Why are there so many people?
Oh, let's attack them. Fight!
Look like
Fight! I can't shoot them. Damn it. But I wanna shoot him. Shots fired.
Greetings. What might interest you here? It's dangerous.
Oh, nothing really. You see, we're just on our way south to the city.
Excuse me, about this detection beacon.
Run, everyone!
Fight!
I can't move. So hungry.
Oh, please don't arrest us! We really had no choice.
If they're
What
starving,
happened? Do you need help?
why are they out here?
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. Figured we have to go back to the city. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Some of us can barely move, because we're so damn hungry. Then we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's really using these things, we thought it might get us a few pennies.
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion from the direction it covers. Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides. Have you thought about the consequences?
Bro, they're starving. They're like, actually like starving. Like, they're not gonna think. They just think, oh, how can I get food? Like, you go into a state where you just want food.
God, we ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal, we'll
Yeah.
starve to death before the Tacit Discords kill us.
You shouldn't be stealing public property. Please, return the parts. There's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Here, you can have my flatbreads. Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you to reach the city.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you before you eat.
It was nothing. The master once told me
The other one just doesn't talk.
Sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
Aww. Oh, he got a knife.
Watch out!
What's happening?
A tough nut, ain't ya?
I just helped you. Why did you attack us?
She's cool. She's cool.
Hand over your goods, you grub, or face the consequences. We ain't messing with no kids, but don't test our patience. Just do as you're told. Don't make it tough on yourselves, or you'll be lucky to leave in one piece.
I will not bend to injustice. Rover, young man, please.
Oh, I want her.
Work as I handle them.
She's the one I
You
have
asked
saved
for
on there.
this.
I think, yeah. She's the one I really want.
We're begging you, stop! We surrender! Take us in!
Why did you attack us when I already gave you food and funds? Do you have other mouths to feed, aside from what we see here?
They seem trained. These are not ordinary people.
Who are you? What do you want?
Of course we're ordinary people. We just joined the exiles recently. We've done some wrongs. I tried to run from the patrollers and left the city, but dang, didn't know the battles up north were so crazy. Our new boss ran out of food before we could even figure out the camp. Figured we'd be better off just to go back to the city and get locked up.
Yeah, I can't scroll that.
Then we ran out of food and cash halfway, so we turned to thieving. We ain't got the balls to rob the army, but with stuff just sitting around, why not? Hey, since you're being so generous, how about you throw a little extra cash our way? There's a bunch of us, some injured too. Your first amount ain't gonna cut it for us to survive.
We shouldn't give them more. Why? Well, we might need to have a better agreement than just giving it to them because we don't know what they're actually gonna do, right?
Wait. What I gave them was enough for them to make it to Jinzhou even when they are so many. I used to travel alone when I left my master. I know how much it takes for someone to survive.
Hey, what's wrong with you, girlie? It won't hurt to give us more.
Yeah, no, there's something else happening.
Pain comes with coveting. He who knows he has enough is rich. It was only meant to sustain you long enough for you to reach the city.
You don't understand, girl. You don't make money very easily at a time like this. If we can't find jobs in the city, we're gonna starve again.
I came from a seclusive place, learning the ways of the world from scratch. It's been a hard time, but even I have managed to make a living with my own hands. If you really can't find any job in the city, come to Liuxian Tea House and ask for Jianxin. I will gladly help you search for jobs and work alongside you.
Fine. We'll go. Hurry, move, let's get out of here. I'm not listening to this lecture anymore.
No, I wasn't trying to... Wait. Please put that down.
Quite the sharp eye you got. Fine, here you go.
Is this the only detection beacon you messed with?
Heck yeah. The first one we were trying to steal and you bumped right into it.
Really? Then why does that one over there seem broken too?
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been that way for ages. Plus, we ain't ever reaching it with all those thorns.
I see. You may leave now. The military's base is not far from here. Shall we fix the beacons before going?
I can't because I don't have a levitation device. Am I gonna get one? Please give me one. I want one. I would like it. Oh, I have it now! Oh my god, when did I get it? Okay, this one we can repair. Ooh, I love these kind of puzzles. Okay. Oops. Hooray, huzzah! Oh, it's happy. What is this? What the? Oh. I want to do it. Okay, should we try her? I guess we can. I'm looking at the camera like I have it on. But I don't. Okay, let's see. How did you find such a hidden place? Do you want to try too? I want to try. Been waiting here for years, waiting for someone who can defeat me. Oh. Secret midlife man. You can reach the finish line with all your limbs intact before me. Then I. What if you have a heart attack before I beat you? Then I guess I'll never know. Where am I going? This way? Oh, this is weird. It's weird because it's like sideways. Okay. Oh my goodness. We did it! I want to get the chest first. Can I not get the chest? Oh, I thought I'd be able to get the chest by saying no. Okay. Oh, I thought there was another one. I guess I got it. I need this purple rock for something. Oh, and I do need that too. Then we'll continue with the quest, I swear. I swear we'll continue. Okay. Oh, it's that one over there, maybe? No, it must be over here. What's up there?
Cycle of corruption.
Thanks.
My life seems better with you around.
Okay. Progress has been made. Oh god, how strong is it? How strong are you? 25! No, we can't do that. Wait, maybe can do it.
Shackles be gone.
Oh, bring it on! Flame on!
That did a lot.
Stay behind me.
We did it! Oh my gosh! Hooray! That's my first big one. Wait! That's a 4-star, right? I thought we couldn't get those yet. Oh my god. Awesome! Okay, wait. She's that. So maybe we put it here. We upgrade it? Awesome. Some attribute slot detected. To be tuned. Yeah, tune it. Crit damage, crit rate. Woo! Awesome. She's all set. That's freaking cool. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. I'm so glad we did that. Because I was like, oh, we might not be strong enough. And then I was like, well, if we die, we die, you know? It's fucking cool. Ooh, more stamina. Like I said, we have to get all the way to 15 to get 5 stars. But I don't think we're at the point where we can get 4s yet. Yeah, it's not till here. But it must have been because it was like a special one that we could get it. We gotta go that way. Ooh, what's this fire one? Oh, maybe I have this one already. But it doesn't look familiar. Okay. Oh, more purple, but I want it. It's over there. Let me see if we can grab that. Oh, I'd be too high. Oh no. Can I reach it? Ah! No! Oh, man. I gotta jump from, like, the top of that cliff. Okay, we can definitely reach it now. This game is kind of, like, touchy with this. It's kind of hard to tell where you land. See, it's a little bit off. Okay, cool. Got it. I'm so excited we have a levitator. I've never used one before. But this should show us how to do it.
The thorns are blocking our path. Weird. We'll have to clear them before we can reach the beacon. Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
go right there. No pyro and Wuthering Waves. Okay, so this one has to go this way. Oh shoot. It's a little bit touchy. Okay, and then like this. Like that. Usually the strat is to try to do it as like roundabout as possible.
Beautiful beings are beautiful.
Obviously these are the beginner ones, so they're kind of easy. So I think this is a levitator thing too. Oh. So we want to find a way to light up the whole thing. And then maybe this one goes right there. Yeah!
Found something you like.
That's not too hard.
Keep them as you will.
Okay. Much excite. I love puzzles.
Master Tianxing, are you alright?
This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here.
Oh, that's all she had to say?
I know another shipment of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not nearly enough. We must reach out to the city again and demand more supplies immediately.
But the approval process is going to...
Tell them it's an emergency. We are working around the clock here. Any delay could mean the end of our defense. Do they not comprehend? Here's a list of what we need. I'll talk to them if you can't make them listen. Now go, go, go. Move, move! What is it? Why are we still not done distributing these? You new here? Are you backups too? Wait, you don't look like one of us.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers, and they are...
Excuse me, one moment please. Careful! This chest holds vital medical supplies. If the wounded return and find no medicine, it's on you. Handle with care and precision. An outrider. So, you were part of the backup force, right? Now,
I thought she was gonna be like, I don't have time for you.
Just in time to help.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. Have to answer this. Yes, what is it? An overclocked resonator. Understood. I'll be there immediately. I'm sorry, could you do me a favor? The wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines. We need someone to escort them to the medics, but I've got to deal with the overclocked resonator now. Could you please take care of them?
What exactly do you need us to do?
Just make sure they are safe. The medics will take care of their wounds. Thank you.
Alright.
It's so busy here. It looks like they don't even have the time to catch their breath.
There he goes.
Supplies, medical care, equipment maintenance.
It's so funny the way they run.
And logistics. They must carefully manage these matters to provide vital support for our fighters.
So this is what a real war looks like. I had no idea it could get this bad.
Most people would never have the chance to witness any of this. It's natural for you not to know. I think this is exactly what our military strives for, to ensure peace and safety for our citizens. It's a sacrifice made so others don't have to live in fear.
The wounded soldiers are here. Let's go check on them. Imagine if you could pick up items from this. It would be like robbing from them. When they're already short of supplies.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm just a little out of breath. It's okay. I'm fine.
I'll go find a medic.
Like I said, it's not a big deal. No need to fix me up. Let me go.
I want to fight. Let me go.
Please calm down. Your wound is still bleeding.
That's barely a scratch. You can't stop me.
Now's not the time for bravado.
That's not
But I can
bravado.
take on a
My
train.
wounds can close on their own. It's my resonance ability. The medics should go take care of other people in need.
Stop squirming, will you? We're here because you need our help. Calm down and stay where you are. Please hold him still for me.
Sure.
Thank you for your assistance. You must be tired. Please take some rest.
They look badly injured.
Don't worry, they've received proper treatment now. They'll recover in time. Thanks to General Jian, we've seen a significant drop in the number of casualties. I've heard from veterans that soldiers used to be ordinary people, not resonators. The battles were brutal even back then, with the stench of blood lingering through the rain. But things have improved. Each injury represents countless tacit discords eliminated by our brave soldiers. Resonators in the Midnight Ranges are incredible warriors. Those who have to retreat from injury must have already taken out hundreds of enemies.
They are our heroes.
They are the ones keeping our people safe. What I've been doing is not worth mentioning compared to them.
So being a resonator is kind of like having a vision, I guess?
Please don't put it like that. Without your help, we couldn't have helped so many wounded soldiers in such a short time. Now that they're all safe, you should go and take care of your own issues.
My grandpa just caught a 27-inch bull red.
Thank you. May I ask where the quartermaster is?
The quartermaster isn't here. He's on the floor above, directing munitions distribution. Just take that lift and you should find him there.
It's like totally unrelated to anything. I just thought it was funny that he randomly like sent me a picture and was like, I caught a fish.
Rover, where are we going next?
Let's follow Master Jinjin.
Here are some recipes for
tried to
dietary
pronounce it, I
supplements
totally
for my
failed.
sect. They might help the wounded recover sooner.
Oh, great. You have my thanks.
At least we have things we can help with. Alright. I am so happy we got that thing. Let me see. Can I? Oh no, I don't. I want it to stay there. I really wish I could get to my team quicker. There's gotta be a quick key to get to this. But I kind of want to try her now.
The Skylark's song is about to sound.
Because I'm curious about this new dude. I want to try him out. Such a big elevator. In Genshin, everything's so tiny compared to this game. Sensor module of the utility helps reveal valuable content in the scene. Ah, okay, so it's kind of like in Genshin we do like the middle mouse wheel to look with our vision. It's like that. Okay. I have so many side quests to do. They're starting to stockpile already, and I just started this game 3 days ago. No. I'm gonna be quest swamped so fast. I always tell myself I can stay on top of it, but... Look at him go.
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about the spare list? Sort out the consumables.
They
as soon as
just
possible and check
spawn
our
into
communication lines
existence.
while you're at it. you deliver this list to Asher. You're not Ewa. Where is she? What do you need?
Excuse me. I'm an outrider of the Midnight Rangers. This is Rover, and this is Master Tianxing, who came here to look for someone.
Juyen. So, he never sent a letter home? Not even once? The Midnight Rangers are no longer recruiting non-resonators lately. But Juyen was a stubborn boy. Last year, when the battles hadn't gotten so intense, he would trail us rearguards, eager to join the front line. Now, we sent him back to the city time and time again.
He just kept coming back.
Finding ways to come back. Eventually, I caved and took him in to help us here in the base. With the battle escalating, it's getting increasingly dangerous out here. I shouldn't keep him here any longer. I was just thinking about having the logistics team bring him back to the city when you guys showed up. Oh, now I remember. He should be currently on the floor above.
Okay. Do you want to go look for Xunyuan first?
Sure. Please excuse me. I'll join you later.
What are you doing?
What's going on?
Please excuse me.
I thought it was a grenade. Bro, do you have PTSD?
Mangosteen.
I mean, I understand, like, I'm not trying to be insensitive or anything. I just... It's a game, right? So, it's just kind of out of the blue that he was like, whoa. But maybe it is, like, PTSD. A grenade.
It's a type of old-fashioned explosive. The lament caused a global technological regression and shortage of...
Oh, do you think they used that fruit for grenades?
While tacitite weapons were being developed, most people had limited knowledge of tacitite as an energy source. As a result, primitive products combining old and new technology emerged. The hand grenade was one of them. With the rapid growth of tacitite weapons, these crude explosives were eventually phased out in favor of more advanced weaponry.
What do you know about the mangosteen?
Well, it's not a local fruit, so we can only get it through imports. But with the recent tacit discord outbreaks, we've had to prioritize bringing in the essentials. We'll get back to importing more of these after General Jian makes his triumphant return. Currently, there's only one waterway open from Port Gunchao in the south of the city. The rear guards would regularly go there to escort goods. What more do I know? The military rarely buys this fruit for rations due to its short shelf life. Plus, it looks too much like a grenade, and that could cause some issues.
So he really thought it was a grenade? I thought that he was just like, I don't know, losing it. That's funny. So why would she give us that? There has to be a reason. That's so perplexing. Oh, did she find him?
Master Tianxing, have you found the person you're looking for?
Yes, I found Zhuyan. We will return to the city with the logistics team. We will go find Mr. Zhang Ye to let him know he is safe.
I see. Farewell.
I heard you two still have other matters to attend to. When you have the time, let's catch up at Liu Shan Tea House. It's my great pleasure to have met you.
It's great to meet you too. I really like the way you fight. You're awesome. I totally want to learn all that. That was so cool. Oh, it's me meeting me.
Us running into Master Tianxing was a one-off incident. If the mangosteen indicates something about war, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey? Civilizations are born from war and will suffer from war.
She's just giving me a chance to do a certain thing.
Have you thought of something, Rover?
I think...
So, Madam Magistrate wants to tell us about General Tien, or about the war against tacit discords. We haven't reached the front lines yet, but I can already smell the iron in the air. I sense tension and unease. Our soldiers stationed at the borders, I hope they're okay.
Oof. It's hard to be that someone that emphasizes that much and be in war. Ugh. I know everyone does, but certain personalities would really struggle more than others. What the heck is happening? Oh! That was cool. Hi guys, wanna fight? There he is! Oh yes! Yes please! If they have anything similar to Archons, he is the Archon, for sure. I mean, he's a dragon. Didn't she say dragons are the symbol of this area? This country? Specifically, and that each one has a different, like, takes a different form? Come back, please.
Fear no more.
That did nothing. That did nothing.
Take the time. Retreat to advance. Time to fight back. Until true on the side. Stop.
Okay, I kind of hit that. Oh god, dodge.
Wind Rider.
You worry.
We're so close to breaking that shield.
Fear no more.
Oh god, get out, get out, get out, get out. Oh god, no, no. No, internet, please don't do it.
Take the time.
Okay.
The sun. Break. I can take it.
Wind Rider.
Take truth of the sun.
Oh, I was not ready for that at all. I was like, let me fight, and then I failed. I mean, I did it, but
What's the matter?
that was pretty
Are
bad.
you alright?
I had a vision.
Oh, I was worried. You just stood there and gazed into the distance. You were unresponsive when I tried talking to you. What did you see?
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit discord. I think I saw what was happening in the Norfall Barrens.
Describe the general in teal.
An imposing warrior wielding the power of a Tinglong. The Tinglong is the Midnight Ranger's emblem. It's also the symbol of General Tian, the leader of all Midnight Rangers. The front lines are not far from here. General Tian must be there, fighting alongside our soldiers to keep the tacit discords away.
But I've never met him. But you don't know that. I don't know anything. I have
Doesn't seem
amnesia.
like a coincidence. We arrived near the battlefield right when General Tian was leading an attack against the tacit discords. Your vision. It might be what was happening on the battlefield not far away.
Something's not right.
The battle itself is a clear sign of an anomaly. The streams from the Norfall Barrens feel more suffocating than ever. Rover, something on that battlefield must be connected to you. Though we have no idea what it is.
There's something inside me. Oh my god. Gives me alien vibes.
Resonate with the tacit discords?
Maybe I can.
Rover?
According to Baiji, the leaf showed residual fluctuations of tacit discords. Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
And that is Teacher Village in the Central Plains.
Basic training. Dodge. Ooh, yes, please. I want to do it. I'm not that good at dodging, if you can't tell. Sometimes I just hit it just right. But press left shift. So dodge, press that to do the counter. Okay.
Speeding up.
Wait, how do I do it? I gotta do backwards. Oh, wait. Okay, I get it. Okay, do it. Do the thing.
Speeding up.
Oh, Jesus, I didn't dodge. Okay, do it again. Please.
Speeding up.
That was one. Okay. So it doesn't matter how I do it. Okay, I see.
Storm, hear that command. I can't take it.
Got it. Okay, after successful dodge counters, press bank to trigger special deactivated attacks. Okay.
Shake the shapeless.
I just beat them. Okay, so I kind of get the dodge a little bit better, but I still don't. I'm not. It's gonna take a lot of practice. I mean, Genshin was literally just like you run away or you jump. Like, it was never like you could slow down time and then use that to your advantage.
This must be the place. I sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need to concentrate to feel it.
Each tested field has a unique special buff. The tested field location in the central plains periodically generates a concerto energy sphere, which recovers that energy and deals AoE damage after you cast your intro spell.
Think you can catch up? Flame on!
Shackles be gone.
Oh, bring it on! Heads up!
Sorry guys, I'm trying to target. There we go.
Stay behind me. Cycle of corruption. Not worth mentioning.
Synchronization.
Did we do it? We did it.
I think I found something, Rover.
What is it?
Watch out. Something's not right. Why wouldn't it attack us?
Brother. Help. Brother. Brother. Help.
Who is your brother?
Help.
It seems to only repeat these lines. This is not a common tacit discord. Tacit discords attack other living beings because they need to feed on those frequencies to make themselves whole again. When
Oh, it's like
frequencies are
hollows.
scattered and recombined, a new tacit discord is born.
Have you guys ever seen Bleach? It's like the hollows in Bleach.
This one probably devoured the frequencies of humans, turning the last bits of a human's consciousness into such monotonous mumbles. Are these words the last cries of someone innocent? Who is behind this twisted plot? I'm sorry. No, that's beyond my ability. I just sensed some complex feelings from it. A mixture of deep sadness and eager anticipation. Rover, I think I know what's going on here. It seems to be begging for help, but it's not asking us to help it. I can sense the pained cries of this tacit discord. No, the cries of this whole village. The village is crying, waiting for rescue. Something truly awful must have happened here, and the victims' reverberations still linger. Based on the evidence we've found and the condition of these ruins, that didn't happen all too long ago. I can still feel it in the streams. Perhaps the tacit field has kept this village from being discovered, or maybe someone has been intentionally concealing it. Anyway, there must be something we can do. We may find the victims nearby. I can feel someone connected to what happened here is still close. This place is dangerous. I'll inform Shuzia about what happened here. Can we continue our search before the official investigators arrive? Sorry, I know it doesn't sound very convincing. It's just a hunch of mine, and I don't have any evidence to back it up.
This is where the token pointed.
Thank you, Rover. Please stay vigilant. As for the little one here, let's leave it be.
Why?
Speeding up. Speeding up.
Maybe she wants to leave it as an example to show them.
Ritualistic wooden plaques. But why are they here? These plaques are usually placed in ancestral shrines. They seem to belong to a different time. I remember reading about something like this. People held large-scale ancient rituals periodically in their villages, driven by certain beliefs.
I see. Let's check somewhere else.
The area is a mess, but it doesn't look like a war zone. Someone was hurt and dragged away. Look, there are many footprints here. These are traces left by a fight. Someone was injured. These cards. I see. The Fraxidus is likely behind it all.
The Fraxidus?
Yes. I don't know much about the Fraxidus, but as an outrider, I've worked on related cases. It's a group of extremists obsessed with fusing humans with tacit discords. They've caused terror attacks of various scales around the world.
Fusing humans and tacit discords.
We've seen signs of their presence in Jinzhou, left by lower-ranked members called artificers. Above the artificers are the overseers, leaders with
It's the Fatui.
abilities and unknown
Damn it.
intentions.
It's the
They
Fatui.
pose a far bigger threat. No one knows their true intentions. Some members speak of world destruction, while others claim they seek eternal power. And there is one particularly insane overseer. He's crazy even by Fraxidus standards. A man who sees no order and revels in destruction. I've seen similar cards in the physical evidence file of the Fraxidus-related cases. They belong to this one overseer I'm talking about. They call him Scar. If he's responsible for what happened to these
We know who
subjects,
Scar is.
who knows what kind of cruel and twisted atrocities he's capable of?
Oh my gosh, so he's in, he was in the trailer? The something, right? I'm sure we'll see him soon. He's so cool, y'all. Oh, I hope the enemies will be playable. That would be awesome. Kitty! Let him free!
Guess you won't need my self-introduction.
I knew we'd see him soon!
Oh, I spent
Do we fight him? I wanna fight. Your scar.
If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar.
I mean, it's pretty obvious.
Cruel and twisted maniac.
Where is Yang Yang?
We deserve a meeting free of such disturbances, don't you agree? The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment.
What do you want?
Don't worry, I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. She is safe now. Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. Forget about that irrelevant person, will you? I have a lot to share with you. To begin with, I heard you've lost your memories.
Oh, he has heterochromia. That's cool. How did you know? Did you do it?
So, it's true. That makes sense, given how fragile you were when you woke up, or I would have questioned the authenticity of those rumors.
You followed me.
So you noticed. Oh, I am flattered. No need to be so on edge. By now, you should have realized I'm just one of the onlookers. But out of all the onlookers, I'm the only one who came forward to meet you with absolute honesty. Before you knew anything
He's so
about
interesting.
this world, you were already the center of conflict.
What is that supposed to do, bro?
You are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. Forces have been fighting for possession over you. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. You are a living, breathing person, but you're just a pawn to many.
I mean, they knew I was valuable because we got that little hologram. The holographic message from their person in charge, but they've never treated me bad. I don't know. I don't know the whole story yet, right?
Because I see you as a dear friend, and I want to tell you the truth. I am so sorry for everything you're about to face.
But what if you caused it all?
But truth hurts sometimes.
As if you were any different.
I know you are not one I can sway with simple words. My goal is simple. I just want to deepen our mutual understanding, nothing more. Come on. Observe the surroundings a little more and tell me what you see. As you learn more about this world, your true desires will surface, and our little game will become even more entertaining. And before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious alone time with you. That's all.
What did the Fraxidus do to this village?
Why do you have to assume we are the culprits? Maybe you should be asking me what actually happened here. I won't tell you everything just yet, that's too boring. As I said, why don't you take a look around and see for yourself?
Yeah, maybe we can gather some clues and form our own opinion. I don't think we should be jumping either to conclusions, but I know the game is probably gonna make us go one way or the other. It's usually how these games work. It would be cool though if it left you like, maybe they could be good, and then you can play both types of characters. Because like Genshin tries to push you in that one moral direction, right?
So go ahead. What do you see?
A large-scale ritual, people were injured, a strange tacit discord.
Bravo! Didn't think you'd catch on to that. Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn?
The villagers killed each other because they got manipulated.
I see you don't really trust those villagers. Ah, so they were right about you. You are indeed quite exceptional. I like it. Your keen observation, precise judgment, and accurate understanding of human nature. Let me give you a couple more tips.
Why is my mouth open?
The truth is far more complicated than you think.
Just perpetually gasping.
First, who are the players in our tale? An innocent girl, a revered leader, and a flock of simple villagers. Next, what makes up our main plot? False devotion, fleeting kindness, collective deceit, senseless killings, and the one vulnerable soul pushed onto a path of destruction by the masses. Now, Rover, the story is yours to spin. I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more.
So the kid...
Speeding up.
Yeah, we know the kid was involved. Crumpled page from a children's book rests on a torn piece of diary paper written in childish handwriting. I am blank. I found a new home, and the nice uncle gave me this cool new book to write in. To write in. Our old home was scared by monsters. So we went on a super long journey to find this place. I asked when Mommy and Daddy will catch up with me, and Uncle said really soon. I can't wait for them to join us. Okay, not many people from here go to the city though. Today's my birthday. Everyone is being really nice, saying I'm their lucky charm because I can keep those mean monsters away. I'm really happy and everyone likes me lots. We had cake and noodles and I got presents. Still looking for the parents. This marks my 4th birthday here, and our village head made it official. I'm his daughter now. But before that, everyone was already taking care of me and shared delicious meals with me. My father told me I'm a child of Chishi village, and I should consider myself lucky. I feel very fortunate to be loved by so many people.
Our story begins here.
That is so creepy.
Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, lived a flock of carefree lambs.
Alright, dude, I thought you were gonna let us, like, figure it out, but you're still gonna tell it your way, aren't you?
In the day, they toiled for food. And when evening fell, they sought refuge from the looming threat of wolves.
Quite the storyteller, aren't you? Yeah!
Fables. Stories told and retold through the ages. The ancient art of conveying hidden truths through fiction. But they always draw from real life, don't they? The same story gets told by many. And each person brings their own spin, their own focus.
Yeah, a fable is specifically usually moral related. It usually has to do with like moral choices.
Whatever you learn from it is just one of countless different interpretations. Like us now, caught in a carefully crafted plotline, a scheme I had no hand in. This village marks the beginning of my story with Jinzhou. So that magistrate led you here to meet me. Such a clever move on her part.
Tree branches are loaded with paper slips, each holding a wish from someone. A lot of them are wet and no longer readable. Will this really work? Then I wish I could stand up again. I want money. I want so much money I can't spend for the rest of my life. Amazing, thank you. My legs really grew back. What? Mother just died and she left me a sum of money, but I don't want my wish to come true with this. I want my mother back. Strange, it did make me stronger, but lately I seem to be getting weak again. I can't. My body. Is it because I haven't sacrificed enough? Oh, Jesus. I'll give you anything. Did they sacrifice the child?
One day, a shepherd.
Oh my god,
visited the
that's so
village.
creepy.
The shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. The lambs, drawn in by his words, soon lived in comfort and security.
Is that the end of your story?
No, quite the opposite. The shepherd's arrival is only the beginning.
Oh my god, this is like a cult.
With a wave of his hand, the shepherd could grant their every wish. His flock obeyed, bowing their heads, pleading for better food and shelter. They no longer had to struggle for survival, as their once meager lives were replaced with endless luxury. The flock worshipped their shepherd-turned-god, praising him and holding him in the highest regard. What's wrong? Does my story make you uncomfortable?
Wouldn't it make anyone uncomfortable?
Imagine you were one of those lambs, facing irresistible temptation and pressure from your peers. Wouldn't you bow down and beg for food from your master?
Yeah, there should be no need for hierarchy.
Oh, so we agree already. You are right. But the world we live in falls short of our ideals. The shepherd still reigns, and the lambs have grown complacent. It's up to the two of us to make that ideal world a reality.
Oh, that was so fucking creepy. So good. I really like it. By creepy, I don't mean like negative. That's actually really hype. Okay, this is from the children's book.
The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties, celebrating their new god every night. Except the one little black lamb. As each night passed, it was the only one to notice how its flock was dwindling away. Rover, do you think someone would give you what you want without taking anything from you?
I believe in quid pro quo.
I once believed that too. Thought as long as I paid a high enough price, I could get my desired outcome. But true equality is scarce. Always has been.
Yeah, so what they're doing is they're sacrificing part of the members to keep the other members alive.
The world was never a fair place. Wouldn't you agree? To receive
Well, this is so dark.
One must give more and more and more. When every wish comes with a hefty price, people weigh their options carefully. But when they can make someone else bear the price, they all rush to make more wishes.
Wow.
They don't consider they too may one day pay for another's selfish desire.
That's terrible.
Funny, isn't it?
It does make you think about things, though. Like, kind of like driving and people not making smart decisions when they drive and possibly hurting someone else. You could hurt yourself, but half the time they end up hurting someone else if they make a bad decision. I'm always so careful. And sometimes stuff happens and it's not even your fault, you know? And that's really sad. But as long as you try to not, like, you know, to be careful, that's really all you can do. As you leaned in closer to look, you can make out some blurry text. Monster, witch, banisher.
Later, the shepherd openly blamed the black lamb for the flock's decline.
Oh my god. They did sacrifice her.
On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun as usual, but the black lamb was nowhere to be found. The shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village. Suddenly, the once doting god stopped fulfilling wishes, because no more sacrifices were being made. After witnessing the black lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty shepherd, what do you suppose the white lambs did? Ah, those oblivious lambs. Little did they know the most fearsome demon was right under their noses.
So they exiled the black one? I missed part of that.
Well done. You didn't let any details slip. Now, I wonder, what is your takeaway from this story?
Why would the kid draw like that, though?
Answer me and I'll reveal the truth of what happened.
Like, it was so creepy.
Who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs?
The shepherd.
Indeed, the direct culprit was the shepherd. He held all the power, fulfilling wishes at a price. The lambs knew the risks, yet succumbed to temptation. Unfortunately, in the face of such temptation, they disregarded all the hidden risks, as disaster had yet to befall them. If they were given another chance, I believe they would still choose the same path. Inevitably, they accepted their fate and paid the price when their time came.
Is his whole thing just gonna be, oh, well, you know, because of this, they're just gonna make the same choice, so everybody's just doomed anyway? Like, dude, that's not how that works. Free will?
Now,
Hello?
My second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes?
It wasn't their lives, because not all of them died. Like, at least initially.
They must have poured their sincerity into it, no doubt. But that's not much of a price, is it? Here's my final question.
Ah, so I got that one wrong.
What happened to the black lamb? Don't rush, Rover. Take your time. What is the truth you've uncovered?
It was executed because the flock was deceived. I feel like these are kind of the same answer.
the shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs.
So it was the lives, okay.
The flock found out the truth, but chose to be his accomplices, and they willingly offered the black lamb as another sacrifice.
Yeah, but then what are they thinking? Who's the next sacrifice? That's, you know, that's just, I don't know. But anyway, like, so they're granting wishes by sacrificing the lives. I didn't want to say that simply because some of them were still alive. So it's the life of someone else, right? That's why I was, like, confused. I didn't know what to put.
That's right.
So they're not paying with their own life. They're paying with someone else's life in the group. And they got so comfortable with that it was easy for them to
Lambs cowered and
do that.
huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story.
Oh, Lord.
The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules and withheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them.
Yeah, prejudice.
Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. And so they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again. Until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. Black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground.
So what did they do?
How do you
They
like
killed
my
it?
story, Rover?
Is that why they killed it?
What really happened here? I suppose you already have it figured out? The black lamb who rebelled against the rules, and the white lambs who succumbed to their greed.
Yeah, it's like a terrible position to put yourself in to try to get in between people's greedy desires. Because they made their choice at that point. But if they're talking about the kid being the black lamb, the kid probably didn't realize that. Like, just knew that what was good and was just like, you know, rebelled against it and spoke out. And they were just like, oh, we can't have this anymore.
The innocent maiden sacrificed, and the villagers who turned on each other in a ruthless frenzy. They had it coming. All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he kept the flock in check and maintained the status quo.
Is that why you became a shepherd yourself?
Fun answer, but no. Not even close. I was never the shepherd. Never will be. You and I, we are the Black Lamb.
I knew he was gonna say that.
The one who breaks the rules.
He who fights too long against dragons becomes a dragon himself.
Interesting, Rover. I'm liking you more and more. Well then, let's see if this Black Lamb is going to end up like you say.
Ooh. Ooh. Are we gonna have to fight him? Looks like a yes to me. Oh, I don't like the ram at all. Definitely makes me think of a cult. The ram head. Oh. Where are we? Oh my god. What the heck?
Think you can catch up?
Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the right path to take?
So basically the path he wants me to take.
Oh, you found us already.
That door portal is cool.
Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by.
Oh, don't start telling me frickin' stuff.
Who's the sweetest one ahead? Now, my dear, your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Join them on this right path. And
Had to look
I've
back.
got a scorchingly delightful. Don't rush. One slip and you'll shatter to pieces.
Oh, close.
Such brutality. Can't you see? We are kindred spirits after all. Shh, don't be so quick to deny it. Now that I have...
I don't know what he was gonna say, I'm sorry. I didn't know that would trigger it.
Tell me, do you want to be the rule-setting
Oh.
shepherd or the rule-breaking black lamb? If a sane person manages to survive in a realm of lunatics, call them the last one of the races or the soul apostle. Think about it. The shepherd is not the preordained embodiment of duty. Once he is gone for good, the black lamb can reclaim the trust of its herd.
Oh, I didn't dodge that.
Eventually, there will be none left to be victims or oppressors.
Really nice, will ya? Serpentine.
Oh, I thought it was that other one. I think it's someone that I had where it was just a wolf, but it wasn't that wolf.
Storm, hear the command.
Did we get it? Not too bad. He was 15 and we're like 20, so.
Rover? Rover!
Yang Yang, are you okay? Did he not take
I
you? Were we
shattered Scar's
delusional?
illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, should I thank you for showing me mercy?
Stay away from her.
Oh, Who's that? We've been seeing her. I love her design. Oh my god, that's freaking cool. Oh my god, that's so cool.
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
I love her braids. And the way her outfit is kind of like roped together just like that.
With one condition. I do hope you haven't let that slip from your mind. Don't let your improvisation trouble others.
Look at you, rushing in to protect your precious, perfect movement. No worries. I know all the do's and don'ts. I don't need you to tell me what to do. Rover, it seems our happy little date must come to an end. But don't forget my sincere reminders. Let me know what you choose. An unexpected gift? An honest and open exchange? Or a highly risky gamble? The choice is yours.
He seems so proud of himself.
I know how smart you are. You won't make a hasty decision.
I hope we can play them both at some point, because they're awesome.
We'll meet again in the not too distant future.
They're gone. Should we go after them? Oh, don't worry. I'm okay. Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation of space. He trapped me in confinement.
Teleportation.
And I could only sense that it wasn't far from here.
You're safe now, that's all I care about.
Brother. Brother.
Huh? Why are you here, little one? I've never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother had mentioned. Could it be?
No way.
Yes, that is a possibility. Since Scar had been here before. Let's talk about it later. Rover, can you fill me in on what happened? It seems all the tragedies in Tea Tree Village were linked to that ritual.
And Scar was feeding me bits of info.
Making up stories based on real life to support his twisted beliefs? That does sound like something he might do. We cannot take his words for granted. Now, we must locate where the ritual took place and see for ourselves. What's the matter?
Was that like snow?
Two distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south.
They are unharmed. Please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out of it like you asked.
Frickin' knew she was watching us the whole time.
Is everything all right on your end? Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
Rover, do you still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in half? Yes, as I thought. I just felt a similar vibration from that direction. Please follow me.
Bro, I wish my hair was glow in the dark. That's so freaking cool. Alright, let's see if they want to talk about it a bit.
It's the missing half. We can piece them together now.
Where do we bring it? Oh, watch out for that dude.
down.
Oh, can we jump in? I want to go in.
I can't believe it. There is such a big opening down here. How odd. This place should have been soaked in water, but everything is dry here. Even the vegetation is thriving. Did Scar do this? Given his powers, it doesn't seem too hard for him. That tree, it's stunning. It's almost eerily enchanting.
Please, save us.
Are you trying to tell us about something hidden here?
Oh, there he goes.
Where did it go? Oh, is that a diary?
Today a strange man came to our village. He said I can call him my brother, if I don't mind. He was really friendly, but for some reason he felt different from the people in my village. He seemed to know a lot about me. He even said we were of the same kind. He told me a really strange fairy tale. The ending of the fairy tale was kind of scary, but reality was even scarier, he said. Then he asked, what would you do if you were the little black lamb? Before I could think of a reply, he had already left with a cryptic "see you next time." I've told Father about it, but he said no one like that had ever visited our village. Who could he be? Sorry, I'm so sorry. They were crying on the diary. If only I weren't so weak. I could have driven away those tacit discords if Sissy didn't have to protect me. There must be a way. Father said I can manipulate the frequencies of tacit discords and humans. Sissy, I'm so sorry you look like this now. It's only temporary. I'll do everything I can to return you to what you were before. I know you can still hear me. Father promised me. He'll surely find a way to help. It's been 3 months since that incident. Father doesn't seem to remember I'm still keeping a diary. He gave the notebook to me, but he found out I'd been writing about everything. He'd be so mad if he found out. He orders me to do what he says and use my powers to recombine frequencies of tacit discords. But if anyone finds out about the truth, that Sissy, who went missing, actually died trying to protect me, then I'd turn her into a horrifying... then I'd turn her into a horrifying tacit discord. They would see me as a monster. I would be banished, and no one would ever understand or accept me with what I could do. No one except him. But will the dead really come back through the frequency manipulation? And if so, what will happen to their shattered souls trapped inside their new bodies? I really don't know. Every day I feel more uneasy. The people in the village are disappearing, and those tacit discords Father has brought back. I can't shake the feeling that something is very wrong, but I am trapped, like a moth to a flame, unable to escape this dark path. I don't know what my father did. It must have been something terrible for the tension and unease here. I'm not allowed outside anymore, and when I ask why, he brushes it off. If the price for my wish to come true is more bloodshed, The villagers have surrounded our house. They must have learned about it all. The murderer, is that what they call me now? Or perhaps my father too. At this point, what difference does it make? After all that has happened, can someone come save me? If I must pay the price for Chichi Village, if there is a god, I hope they can save my village. At the end of the last diary entry, you see a message in another handwriting. It seems you are the luckier one.
That girl just wanted to save her village, but those sacrifices didn't lead to redemption. I guess the tacit discord we saw stayed here to convey her last wishes. Please excuse me. It's getting a bit too cold here. Can we head back now?
Yeah, that's really sad.
Sorry, Rover. I didn't feel comfortable down there. The air was heavy in that place, without any wind to speak of. But I could still feel so many emotions and desperate cries for help. I couldn't handle it. The villagers were a complex mix of emotions. Hope, resentment, and despair. And as I read the diary, I could feel the intense sorrow and longing of its owner. What was the diary's owner longing for? Was it the peaceful life she once had? Or did she miss her only family? The person who pushed her towards such a tragic end?
It seemed like there were two different people, though. Because there was the sister writing at the beginning, and then all of a sudden it was like the brother talking about the sister, right? Or am I remembering it wrong?
My apologies. I got lost in thoughts again.
It's okay.
I wish I could say such tragedies won't happen again, but I still lack the confidence to make that claim. It was tragedies like this that made me want to become an outrider. To become someone with the strength to stop them from ever happening again. I cannot stop the lament, but at least I should do everything in my power to help those affected by it.
I agree.
Really? Thank you, Rover. Dwelling on it won't do us any good. Let's go. I'll compile a report on what happened here and send it in along with the clues we've gathered. Yes, let's go back. Together.
Okay. Level 14. Oh my god. No, quest blocked. Yeah, I'll look into that and everything. Yeah. I have a lot to do. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, I have enemies. Oh, who's that? Oh, I can't wait to fight them all. But first. So we just have to go 4 levels. That's not that hard. Oh. I wonder where this leads.
Speeding up. Speeding up.
I guess I'll see you guys soon. I'm gonna end this recording here, and soon we will go fight some bosses and level up our world, and then continue with the quest. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys soon.